Morning, everybody. I was going to talk about today. Now, I talked about this before when it happened to me. When I got that pressure in my forehead, I said before, and then after that, then it was like spiritual warfare going on. And okay, this happened to me again. I think probably, what was it? I don't know, on Saturday morning. Well, it seems like sometimes after you make certain videos, you get more warfare on some videos than you do on others. And so I made a video this last week, and I got up Saturday morning, taking Trinity, and got like this pressure in my forehead again, okay? But it's more like a trembling feeling, kind of like I wouldn't say vibrating, but kind of, I don't know, it feels weird. And so I thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, that happened to me last time. So I knew it, I was already planning on it. And so a little bit longer goes on, right? And get back to the house, and you just, after that, you just felt like, there was something going on, because I didn't feel like that before that happened. I was happy, and feeling good in the morning, thanking Jesus for the day, and then get kind of depressed, or just not really so much depressed, but just like, I don't know, just weird, not happy anymore. And so then, after that happened, well, then I started doing some research. Well, then also the 2.5 nights, that night and the night after, and half of the other night, I couldn't get any sleep, not even an hour, and sat up all night long, just saying praise Jesus, and just couldn't go to sleep. And so I started looking into this, pressure in the forehead type of thing, and it brought me right back around to targeted individuals and gang stalking and all of that stuff. So this is what this is the remote neural monitoring that's going on, the RNM supercomputer, or whatever it is, I guess, and that's the EMF signals that you're feeling in your frontal cortex when they're doing that to you. And so it's like, well, come on, Trinity. And so I was like, okay, well, how they said that you have to have a chip in your brain, like the old school kind. Back in the day, they didn't have all the fancy new stuff that they got. So I don't know if I've had a chip from. They could have put one in me when I was little. I wouldn't know. But anyways, what they're using now is the black goo, or the nano smart dust and stuff like that, and that gets into your brain, and then that's the transmitter instead of a chip being in there. That is. And so what they do is they can change your moods by a certain frequency. They can also, they don't go through your eyes, but they use behind the optic nerve, and these things transmit what you're seeing, and they can look at this stuff on a video screen on what you're seeing through your eyes. And that seems like it's far-fetched, but I've been going through some things, and I said this to a few people. I'm like, it's almost like they can see what I'm looking at, And come to find out, that's exactly what they're doing. They know, and they can, they read your thoughts. It's a synthetic telepathy. I just never really researched it far enough to know how it actually worked, but they so you got these nano stuff in your brain that you inhaled through the chemtrails. So they hit you with this EMF signal, and then that sends information to these nanobots that gives them their marching orders or whatever, you know. And so they can cause pain, they can cause, you know, all kinds of stuff, mood changes, sleep deprivation. So that's what I've been doing lately, is just going through some spiritual warfare type of stuff. And you know, it's all, if it is like the R&M supercomputer that's AI, well, Satan is the prince of the airwaves, and he's going to be able, that's what he's running through, you know, that's him. So when this has happened to you, just know that it's Satan, and tell him that he can kiss your ass, because we're all sick of him. And just stick close to Jesus, because that's the only thing that we can do until he does something for us about this, you know. So anyways, I guess there's been some lawsuits and stuff done at the over this. It's not like it's fairy tale type of stuff, you know. And if you don't think that this stuff is real, and you don't think that the government has this high tech of computers and stuff, they always have. Ever since, it's always been this way. That's how the system's always worked. It was like this when Jesus was here, and it's like it now. And so, anyways, not the most fun things to talk about here, but do some research if you don't believe me. It's all out there. I'll leave a link to a good article that I read. It was actually written in 2015, so I'll pin that down at the bottom in the comments, and we'll wait for the next time until we're zapped and we can fight back even harder. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. See you, love you, bye.